there, dog lovers! Ever feel like your dog is trying to tell you something, but you just can't quite figure it out? You're not alone. While we humans love to chat, our dogs are masters of the silent language. Did you know that in human communication, body language and tone make up a whopping 93% of what we're really saying? Now imagine how much our dogs are telling us without a single bark. Sure, we may know some of the more obvious signs when our pups are scared or anxious. But what about those sneaky, subtle signals we might be missing? These little clues are like your dog's secret code, often the first hint that something's not quite right. Sometimes our dogs are silently screaming for help, and we don't even realize it. By cracking this code, you'll not only become a more intuitive pet parent, but also your dog's superhero, ready to swoop in and save her from stressful situations. Let's start with the eyes, often called the windows to the soul. Did you know that dilated pupils or wide-open eyes in your dog might be signaling stress or fear? Have you ever noticed the whale eye in your dog, where you can see the white part? This often indicates anxiety or discomfort, not just curiosity. A fixed, intense stare can indicate a dog feeling threatened or stressed. Conversely, avoiding eye contact might mean your dog is feeling apprehensive or uncomfortable. Watch out for excessive blinking or squinting, which can be a response to stress or uncertainty. Also, pay attention to tear production or redness in the eyes, as these can increase when a dog is stressed. Now let's talk about ears, another crucial indicator of your dog's emotional state. If your dog's ears are pinned backward or flattened against their head, they're likely experiencing fear or anxiety. Conversely, erect and forward-facing ears can signal alertness or tension. Here's a practical tip. Pay attention to your dog's ear movements in different situations. Constantly moving ears may indicate nervousness or anxiety, as your dog tries to pick up on all sounds around her. Drooping ears more than usual can signal sadness, stress, or feeling unwell. Frequent ear twitching or asymmetrical ear positions can also indicate unease or confusion. Let's move on to the mouth, a key area for canine communication. A tightly closed mouth or bared teeth aren't just about aggression. They often reveal stress or unease. Watch for lip licking when your dog isn't hungry, or rapid tongue flicking. These can be signs of nervousness or apprehension. Have you noticed your dog panting heavily when she's not even hot? This could be a sign of anxiety. The same goes for excessive drooling or yawning when not tired. Now, let's talk about the tail, a powerful communication tool for dogs. A tucked tail, or one held low, close to the body, often suggests uncertainty or anxiety. Here's an interesting fact. Rapid tail wagging with a tense body can indicate conflicted emotions. It's not always a sign of happiness. A slow, stiff wagging of the tail can signal caution or uncertainty. Pay attention to the overall body posture, along with the tail position for a complete picture. Want to learn more about how to read your dog's signals? Download my free Dog Body Language Made Easy cheat sheet. Just click the link below to get your copy and use it as a handy reference guide. Let's now look at some less obvious stress signals. Have you ever seen your dog's hackles raised? This physiological response, called piloerection, occurs when tiny muscles at the base of hair follicles contract. It's often associated with fear, anxiety, or heightened arousal, and is not necessarily an indicator of potential aggression. Now, let's explore how your dog's body posture can reveal hidden stress. Have you ever noticed your dog looking unusually stiff or crouched low? A tense body with raised hackles isn't just about aggression. It often signals alertness, fear, or a response to a perceived threat. When your dog crouches or flattens to the ground, they're not just relaxing. This lowered stance typically indicates fear, submission, or a defensive response. Here's an interesting detail. Pay attention to your dog's back legs. If they're positioned slightly further back than usual, your dog might be preparing to flee from a frightening situation. Have you ever seen your dog lift her paw for no apparent reason? This paw lifting isn't just a cute gesture. It often indicates uncertainty or discomfort and can be an appeasement signal. Watch out for a tense or wrinkled forehead, a furrowed brow in dogs. Just like in humans, this can be a sign of stress or discomfort. If you notice your dog trembling or making unusual body movements, take note. These could indicate stress, fear, pain, or even illness. Here's a commonly misunderstood signal. When your dog exposes her belly, it's generally not an invitation for a belly rub. Usually, it's an appeasement gesture to diffuse social tension and show she's not a threat. Have you ever seen your dog shake off as if they were wet, even when they're dry? This action can help release pent-up stress. Stress can cause excessive shedding in dogs, too. When anxious, a dog's body releases adrenaline, which can loosen hair follicles. Here's another lesser-known sign. Look for sweaty paw prints. Just like humans get sweaty palms when nervous, dogs' paw pads can become sweaty when stressed. Watch out for displacement behaviors, actions that seem out of context. Excessive sleeping, drinking, sniffing, or scratching can all be ways your dog copes with stress or anxiety. Excessive licking of paws or chewing skin isn't just a grooming habit either. These can be self-soothing behaviors and major stress busters for dogs. Pacing, restlessness, or hiding are also key indicators of canine stress. If your dog can't settle or constantly seeks hiding spots, she might be anxious for some reason. Changes in appetite, aggression, or destructive behavior can all stem from stress. Even house-trained dogs may have accidents indoors when under severe stress. Vocalizations are another crucial aspect of canine communication. Your dog's barks, whines, and growls can tell you a lot about her stress levels. When it comes to vocalizing, context is key. It's not just about the sound, but when and where it happens that give us clues about our dog's emotional state. If your dog is whining or whimpering for no apparent reason, it often indicates distress or anxiety, and not just a desire for attention. Excessive barking isn't always about territorial behavior or excitement. It can also be a response to fear, anxiety, or frustration. Pay close attention to the pitch of your dog's bark. High-pitched barking or yelping typically indicates pain, fear, or surprise. What about howling? While some breeds are more prone to this, unexpected howling can be a sign of separation anxiety, distress, or even pain. Growling is often misunderstood. It's a very useful communication signal dogs use to indicate discomfort, fear, or serve as a warning sign when a dog feels threatened. Now, let's talk about behavioral shifts. These can be subtle, but are crucial in recognizing stress. Have you noticed any sudden changes in your dog's behavior lately? A well-behaved dog suddenly becoming destructive isn't just acting out. It could be a sign of underlying anxiety or discomfort. Similarly, if your house-trained dog starts having accidents indoors, it's not necessarily forgetfulness. This could be a stress response and warrants attention. Has your usually social dog started seeking solitude? This avoidance behavior might be more than just tiredness. It could be your dog's way of coping with overwhelming situations. If something like this happens, first, take your dog to the vet for a checkup to make sure there are no signs of pain or underlying illness. If she, hopefully, gets the all clear, the key is to look for patterns. Any consistent shift from your dog's regular behavior is a valuable insight into her emotional state. Bear in mind that each dog is unique, and body language can vary significantly between individuals and breeds. For example, some breeds have naturally droopy or floppy ears, or tails that are naturally held high or low. Some dogs are naturally more stoic than others, while others are wigglier and bouncier in general. You know your dog better than anyone, so when you're observing her body language, always consider the context and other accompanying signals, in addition to her overall temperament. Finally, what can you do to help your stressed pup? First, try to identify and remove the source of stress if possible. For example, we can see from the pulled back ears, the rigid posture, the tongue flicks, and whale eye that this dog is stressed, as is often the case in visits to the vet or groomers. If that's not practical, use distraction techniques or manage the environment to make your dog feel more comfortable. Consider using calming aids like pheromone diffusers, like Adaptil, or anxiety wraps, such as a Thundershirt. See links below. By recognizing and responding to your dog's stress signals, you won't just be solving a problem. You'll be strengthening your bond and improving your dog's quality of life. I hope this video has given you valuable insights into your dog's secret language of stress. Understanding your dog is one of the first steps to being an amazing pet parent. To learn more about how dogs communicate, watch my next video, How to Understand Dogs Like a Pro. where I break down even more key body language cues and behaviors that reveal what your dog is really trying to tell you. If you found this information helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more insight into canine behavior. And don't forget to check out my free downloads for dog parents in the description below. Thanks for watching. Come see us at kettendoghouse.com dogs.